The chicken is a compelling species that frequently arouses curiosity and perplexity in the tremendous realm of agriculture, where people and animals cohabit. One question persists in our minds as we explore the world of raising these feathered wonders: are chickens mammal or reptiles? It's a perplexing scenario because chickens exhibit characteristics that blur the lines between these two different animal species, making them appear to defy simple classification. Behold their mesmerizing gaze, fixated upon us with a single eye, reminiscent of a reptile's piercing stare. Not to mention the elaborate scales that coat their legs, adding to the mystery. Come along on this fascinating journey with us as we uncover the mystery of the chicken's real identity. On you with a single eye, or observe the scales on their legs. Chickens exhibit warm-bloodedness and do not rely on the sun to maintain their body temperature. Classifying animals isn't always straightforward, and while many of us readily recognize chickens as birds, there can still be uncertainty regarding their placement within other classifications such as mammals or reptiles. We will delve into the intriguing world of chickens, exploring their characteristics, diet, and overall classification. So, let's finally settle the question: are chickens mammals or reptiles? The answer is clear: they're birds. So, what distinguishes a bird as a bird? According to the encyclopedia, birds are creatures with feathers, wings, 2 legs, and a beak or bill. Additionally, they tend to be warm-blooded, lay eggs, and possess a backbone. While most birds are capable of flight, there are exceptions like the penguin, which cannot fly. Birds indeed share commonalities with reptiles since they evolved from them, but they have evolved into a distinct class of animals with unique characteristics. Is chicken a mammal? Is chicken a mammal? No, chickens are not mammals. Mammals are a distinct group of animals characterized by certain key features. They have mammary glands that produce milk to nourish their young, possess hair or fur on their bodies, and are warm-blooded. Chickens lack all these characteristics, making them clearly separate from the mammalian class. Instead, chickens belong to the class Aves, which encompasses birds. Birds have unique adaptations, such as feathers for flight or insulation, beaks, and the ability to lay eggs. Chickens, being birds, possess these distinguishing features. They lay eggs and have feathers, which they use for flight in some species or display purposes in others. Let's take a more closer look as to why chickens cannot be classified as a mammal. The distinction between chickens and mammals becomes apparent when considering their external coverings. While mammals are characterized by hair or fur, chickens possess feathers instead. This distinction arises from the fact that mammals and birds trace their origins back to distinct animal groups. Mammals evolved from synapsids around a couple of million years ago, whereas birds emerged from dinosaurs approximately 150 million years ago. Feathers serve as a unique adaptation for birds, providing them with the ability to fly or glide, in stark contrast to the role of fur in mammals. However, it's important to note that chickens, due to selective breeding and their heavy body structure, have become flightless birds. One can discern the difference between chickens and mammals by examining their body temperature regulation. Mammals, being warm-blooded creatures, possess remarkable control over their internal temperature. On the other hand, chickens require warmth to maintain their well-being, with their normal bodily operating temperature ranging from 105 degrees to 107 degrees Fahrenheit. This temperature is slightly higher than that of mammals. This disparity may provide a clue as to why feathers play a crucial role in keeping chickens warm, as they provide insulation through their insulating plumage. One of the most distinct differences between chickens and mammals lies in the absence of mammary glands in chickens. Mammary glands are a prominent characteristic of mammals, as they are responsible for producing milk that nourishes their offspring. However, chickens do not possess these glands and, as a result, do not nurse their young. While certain bird species produce a substance called crop milk, it is important to note that this is not associated with mammary glands. Thus, the absence of mammary glands in chickens further reinforces their classification as non-mammalian creatures. The distinction between chickens and mammals becomes evident when considering their reproductive methods. Mammals typically give birth to live young, with the exception of monotremes such as the platypus and echidna, which lay eggs. In contrast, chickens follow a reproductive process where they lay eggs that subsequently hatch into their offspring. This disparity in reproductive mechanisms highlights a fundamental difference between chickens and mammals. Another notable distinction between chickens and mammals lies in their oral structures. While mammals possess teeth that aid in the chewing and grinding of food, chickens lack this dental feature. Instead, chickens rely on their beaks as the primary tool for feeding and manipulating their food. This divergence in oral anatomy underscores the contrast between chickens and mammals in terms of their feeding mechanisms. The difference in parental care between chickens and mammals is evident when considering the feeding habits of their offspring. While young mammals rely on their mother's milk for nourishment, chicks have a distinct approach. Chicks do not depend on their mother for food but instead rely on her for warmth and protection. Unlike some bird species that produce crop milk, chickens do not have this ability to nurse their chicks. This contrast in feeding behavior further emphasizes the dissimilarity between chickens and mammals in terms of their parental care strategies. While their primary diet consists of plant matter, including seeds, grains, fruits, and vegetation, they also consume insects, worms, small reptiles, and even small mammals on occasion. Chickens are known for their foraging behavior, scratching the ground to uncover insects and pecking at plants to find seeds or fruits. Their omnivorous nature provides them with a balanced diet that meets their nutritional needs. Chickens exhibit opportunistic feeding behavior. If they come across insects, small reptiles, or mammals during their foraging activities, they will consume them as a source of protein. Conclusion: are chickens mammals or reptile? Chickens belong to the class Aves, making them birds and not mammals or reptiles. Remember, the next time someone asks whether chickens are mammals or reptiles, you can confidently explain that they are neither. Chickens are fascinating creatures, and their unique characteristics contribute to their essential role in agriculture and our daily lives. Thanks for watching. For more tips on backyard farming and sustainable living, check out our other videos. Subscribe, like, and share to help our community grow. Catch you next time.